Hey everyone, and welcome. Ever find yourself searching for that perfect word, but it's just out of reach? Well, today we're unlocking 10 amazing words that are going to be like new tools in your toolbox. Let's get into it and sharpen our English together.
So what stories can just 10 words really tell? You'd be surprised. And believe me, this isn't just about memorizing a list. It's about discovering how single words can build whole narratives and paint these incredibly vivid pictures.
So here's what we're looking at today. This really cool, straightforward list. I love that it even has Hindi translations, which is just a fantastic bridge if you're learning. But we're not going to treat this like a list. We're going to treat each word like a special tool we're adding to our communication toolkit.
Okay, first up, we've got a group of words I like to call character and action. These words really get to the heart of who people are, their core qualities, and the things they do because of those qualities.
Okay, so here are our first three: acumen, adventurous, and activate. Now, on the surface, they might not seem all that related, right? But let's dig in and see how they actually tell a story about someone who really makes things happen. Okay, so let's talk about acumen. Here's the thing you really got to get about this word. It's not just about being book smart. It's a special kind of intelligence. It's that sharp, almost street-smart ability to see a situation, make a snap judgment, and usually be right on the money. It's all about practical, decisive thinking. And this example, it just nails it. It's not just saying she was smart. It's saying her specific skill in making those quick, sharp, correct business calls, her acumen, that's what really drove her success. It's so specific. All right, next we have adventurous. Now this is a quality that just screams innovation. Someone with an adventurous spirit, they're not scared of the unknown. In fact, they're drawn to it. This courage to take a risk is the first step, but what you do with that spirit is what really counts. And boom, there's the connection. See, an adventurous person doesn't just sit around with cool ideas. They put them into motion. They activate the plan. They're the ones who flip the switch, start the engine, and make it happen. That adventurous spirit is the spark, and activate is the fire.
All right, let's shift gears a bit. Our next theme is all about attraction and allegiance. This group of words explores all the different ways we connect with other people, with big ideas, and even with ideals of beauty. Our words here are adhere, adorable, and Adonis. We're kind of moving from this idea of principled commitment all the way to two very, very different kinds of physical attraction. Let's break down what draws us in.
First up, adhere. Man, this is such a strong word. It's all about loyalty, about consistency. When you adhere to something, like a principle, you don't just kind of agree with it. No, you stick to it. You follow the rules, day in and day out, even when it's tough. And you see this all the time in, say, a sports team setting. Their success didn't just come from a good plan. It came from every single player committing to it, sticking to it, adhering to it without straying. It's all about that unified action. Okay, now this is where it gets really interesting, because we're comparing adorable and Adonis. Both words are about attraction, but they are worlds apart. Adorable has this feeling of innocence and charm, right? Like a puppy or a little kid. But Adonis? That's a whole other level. It's a specific, powerful term that goes back to this mythological, perfect ideal of male beauty. So one is sweet and charming, the other is, well, it's legendary. For our final section, we're kind of shifting the tone. These are words with some real weight to them. They're about consequences, serious actions, and pretty critical moments in life. So here they are: adulterate, actionable, addict, and adolescence. And yeah, each one of these really packs a punch and describes situations that have some pretty serious real-world implications. So what does it mean to adulterate something? Well, think about it this way. Imagine a company adds water to their milk just so they can sell more. What they're doing is making the original product worse, more impure, usually to cheat someone. They're adulterating it.
And when you do something like that, there are consequences. And that leads us right to our next word, actionable. This is a legal term. If something you do is actionable, it means someone can literally take legal action against you. They can sue you for it. You've crossed a line.
And there you have it. That's the story these two words tell together. It's pure cause and effect. The act of adulterating something isn't just wrong. It can have real, tangible, legal blowback. That behavior becomes actionable. See how one leads right into the other? Okay, our last two words. They describe two completely different, but, equally powerful states of being. First is addict. a state of physical dependence that can totally control a person's life. And the second is adolescence, that really intense state of transition, that turbulent, confusing, exciting time between being a kid and becoming an adult. One's a medical condition, the other's a life stage, but both are absolutely defining experiences.
So there we have it, 10 really powerful words. But just knowing what they mean, that's only step one. The real goal here is to get these words off the list and into your everyday language. So how do we actually do that?
It's actually a really simple 3-step process. A little challenge for you. First, just pick one word from today that really clicked with you. Maybe it was acumen, maybe adhere. Second, make up your own sentence with it, something that actually means something to you. And third, and this is the most important part, use it. Share that sentence in a conversation today. That's how a word stops being on a list and starts being yours.
So I'm going to leave you with this one question. We've talked about the stories these words can tell, but now it's your turn. Which one of these tools are you going to pick up from the toolbox and make your own, starting right now? Which word will you own today?